Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is everybody doing today? We are gonna be designing some stuff. I apologize, my lighting isn't great. I may not be looking directly at the camera because I am still very photosensitive. But we are okay. Hurricane Elsa came and went, and we're gonna do a little bit of 3D modeling. So let's have some fun. I'll wait for people to join in. As you guys are joining in, make sure to go ahead and put in the comments. We are gonna be doing something chocolate related, but I didn't think that was the one that was going to win. So I would love to get your ideas to make chocolate related stuff. My first thought was to do like a chocolate bar and show off pattern. And yes, Allison, we actually hit the cap on the 5th, I guess. So from March 16th until the 5th of July, we have been posting somewhere between 5 and 7 videos a week. Something ridiculously crazy. And we ramped up, but we ramped up pretty quickly. And yeah. I'm proud of the team for that. Now, of course, we have to see how long it takes for that first check to come in. But definitely proud of the team for that. And I guess we're going to have the entire team. Might as well have Greenville. There is probably not a snowball's chance that Victoria is going to join us today. She has been relatively freaked out by the storm. Storms kind of freak her out, so... and Amber is home. Amber is staying home with me until I am back to being a reasonably functional adult, which... were we ever a reasonably functional adult? That's what we have to wonder, right? God, it looks like I got hit in the face. I didn't. My eye is slowly starting to heal because I've been bedridden for the past few days. But yeah, we have been monetized, which is really, really cool. So now I just got to be careful not to do dumb things to get demonetized, but then I can make the joke. So, yeah, we're excited. Thanks for joining us, Allison. I appreciate you hanging out. And if you guys are hanging out on Facebook or Twitch, make sure you head over to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/3D Musketeers. And that's where I'm monitoring the chat on YouTube. So make sure to come hang out on YouTube. Hey Dad's RC Workbench, how are things? We're doing all right here. I don't know if you heard, Elsa came and left. I don't actually think we even lost power. We've overprepared as usual. The cars are on the north side of the house. Amber's greenhouse has been completely stripped of all of its plants. We took out one of the big panels so on the south side of it, so wind can go through it rather than completely just pick the thing up or tear it apart. But funny enough, this storm, thankfully, turned out to be not too bad for us. I know there are some people in Tampa that don't have power right now, but like we lost power a few times in the past couple of weeks. It's just from like basic thunderstorms. So it hit us somewhere around 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. So is what it is. I'm glad everybody is okay. Yeah. Anyways, let's get into it. Gotta go to Little Grand, gotta go to Fusion. Boom. Oh yeah, so here's the thing with Florida and hurricanes. Florida either is like category 2, who wants to party, and all the booze, liquor, and like random things end up getting sold out at grocery stores, or Florida overprepares. And the last time a storm hit Tampa, right? And this basically was, it skirted right by Tampa and came up a little bit north of Tampa on land, was Irma. And Irma, we lost power for 24, 25 hours. We printed through the whole damn thing, which was so cool. Oh, I do gotta lower the music volume. Yeah, we can totally do that. Oh, I guess it's because I'm not my normal, like, crazy energetic self, because I have a ripping migraine. So yeah, I will go ahead and lower the music for you just a hair there. Let me know if that is okay. I think I'm still talking over it, but you know what? Let's, for good measure, just go way low. But, up and about Allison is probably a bit of a misnomer. I am surviving on Excedrin at this point. So for those that don't know, I had a CT myelogram, which I only found out way too late in the game is actually a spinal tap, because imagine all the great spinal tap jokes that I could have made. I feel like there was missed opportunities here. But yeah, so Monday we did not have like a normal channel video. We actually had my medical vlog. And you know, honestly, I was incredibly impressed with Andrew and his editing on that, because I just said, here, I am in no place to even review this, just do it. And he just did a great job. He did an absolutely great job. So I am... And again, this is what running a business is all about, right? And like, one of the big things that you look at as a hit by a bus problem as a business owner, of if for some reason something was to happen to me, the business at this point could not survive without me. But to show that I gave my editor, or our editor I should say, a relatively terrible set of videos to edit from, and he turned it into what I thought was a pretty darn good video, it blew my mind. I am very proud of the team for what they've done and what they're continuing to do. I mean, geez, we started, it was March 16th was the first cricket video that came out, and we had no idea what was about to happen. And here we are, early July, and can finally try to make back some of that obtuse amount of money that we have lost on all of this. And by the way, it appears that we do have it live as well. We have a video coming out at 2 p.m. today. It's going to be a premiere. So the idea of these new live streams, and yes, this is a new time for the live stream, is that we're going to do our live stream from noon to 2 Eastern, or around that general time. And then at 2, we're going to move right into a premiere for the latest channel video. So it's going to be like a whole few hours of us hanging out. How much hanging out I do, I don't know. I don't know how long the stream is going to go. But I said that for the podcast, and I ended up doing it on the floor. So, God, that was probably, that was a pretty rough headache, but that was not as bad as it got. It got real bad. So, yeah. But basically, I mean, crazy light sensitivity, which I only figured out like on day 2, because I was able to like sit up at night without wanting to vomit. And I had to do everything laying, and it was really weird. Anyways, we have a poll that went out. Let me put the poll in the chat, because if you haven't voted on it yet, make sure you head over to our channel and do that. But it does appear that National Chocolate Day, which is today, I guess, has won. Which, hilariously, was not the one I was hoping would win, and I don't really have an idea, but hey, we're just gonna do it. So, let's make a chocolate bar, because this is gonna let us show off some of the features of, oh, Grant, what are you trying to say? Features of patterning. We're gonna pattern stuff out. So, this will be pretty much a tutorial on how to use patterns, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to make a chocolate bar with patterns. We're going to do perforations in it. Maybe a logo for feeling lucky. Which one did I want to win? Well, see, now you're just gonna go change your vote. I've already decided that we're going to be doing chocolate at this point. But the 50/50 RGB strip mounting system, that was a project for me personally. So that would have been fun if that one won. But I'm just gonna see. This is the fun thing about being a business owner. If the chocolate bar takes us like no time at all, I'm just gonna go to the parts that I wanted to do. And I don't think the chocolate bar is gonna take us all that long. What color do we have loaded right now? Maybe we'll print a chocolate bar on stream while we are making something else. Man, that would be kind of cool. You know, that would be kind of cool. All right, let me think about that, because that would be quite tough. Remember when we showed the camera live? I lost that. So I don't have that ability to do that anymore, so I will have to do it one more time. So, well, Allison said she didn't choose the chocolate bar, but enough people did. So, we have, I think it's 10 votes total, so 4 people chose the chocolate bar. So we're doing the friggin' chocolate bar. So you know what? Pitter patter, let's get at her, and let's just make it happen. So, we're gonna do kind of a traditional Hershey's chocolate bar. Or Hershey's, I should say. I have to be careful about things I say now. Hershey's is probably fine. They're not going to care about the free advertising they're about to get out of this. And a Hershey's chocolate bar is, I would guess, it's 1 inch by half an inch. I don't know. 25.4 by 12.7. And so that's going to be kind of our main outline that we're dealing with here. And again, for those just joining us, I am still feeling under the weather, but we're here. We're going to make it happen for you all. Make sure you leave this video a like, because I had a spinal tap less than a week ago, and I'm already getting on live, so I feel like I've earned something for that, like a subscribe or something. Jeez. And yes, chocolate wins the day. See, I tried to get a prescription for chocolate intake, but they were not having any of that. I was told I needed to be on bed rest for a couple of days, which I did do. I said in the video we were going to do it, and I'm thinking like, yeah, I'm going to push through it. It's going to be no problem. And my body's like, so, you know how we've talked about, you potentially being on bed rest? We're going to put you there, homeboy. And yeah, I was on bed rest pretty hard. But I think I got more sleep in the past few days than I've gotten in the past year. So, I have slept longer, like in terms of time frame, in the past few days than I have since the injury. I have not slept this, like, without waking up, that long since the injury. So I will give the spinal tap something and say, you know what? It knocked me on my ass. So, all right, let's keep working on the chocolate bar here. We're gonna do an offset, which is O. I'm thinking that a Hershey bar probably has, I think it's gonna be more than a millimeter. What does a 3mm offset look like? Way too small. Let's do 1.5. My bar might be too small, but that's okay. We're not size queens here. Let's do another offset. So you might think, oh, I'm just going to offset this. It's going to give you an error and say, this is already an offset, you ding-dong. Just offset from the main one more time. And so a Hershey bar kind of comes up and then down and then plateaus out a little bit. So we need to have another one. Maybe 2? Sure. I think that might be all that we need to succeed right now. So let's finish the sketch. Let's hit the extrude key. Let's go ahead and extrude things up. Let's extrude it up. 2mm. See, now I have to go get a Hershey bar. Like, it's gonna... I don't eat a lot of chocolate. I want to, but my waistline and I don't agree on chocolate. I love it. My waistline says, how about you don't eat it? Let's go to... I'm thinking 3. We're going to do a join on that. And then one more extrude, which is E. We're going to do an offset plane. And we want to offset it by 3 millimeters. So let's offset it by 3 millimeters. And then we're going to go down -0.5. Okay. And again, this is going to make us the plateau that we're looking at for a Hershey bar. It's so weird for me to be streaming this early in the day. Normally I'm used to streaming in like 5 hours, so all our Discord is very active right now. Like our company chat is very active right now. So it's just a little bit weird. I know Hershey bars have a chamfer, so we're going to grab ourselves a chamfer tool. I'm going to turn off this sketch for now because that is not needed. All right. I don't want 2 distances. I really just want to do an equal distance on this one. I think that's all it's going to need. That's actually, honestly, that's better than I thought it was. That surprised me how close that was. All right, yeah, we'll roll with it. Okay, and since this is a stream for 3D Musketeers and not one for Hershey, we are going to put 3D Musketeers on this chocolate bar. Alright, create text, and I apologize, normally we would have sent out a stream reminder and a bunch of other stuff, but we had no idea what was going to happen with Elsa. We had no idea where my health was going to go, so we didn't put out the stream reminder. So all of you that follow us on social media, you'll know that there wasn't a stream reminder. And of course, this was the time that we changed the timing for the stream, so I'm not expecting a big turnout, but that is A-okay. You can't win them all. Alright. I can't do 10. Let's do a height of 5. "3D Musketeers," we want it both. We want it centered in both directions. Let's look at a height of 3. Jeez. 2.5. That'll work. Okay, hey Lauren, how you doing? Hey, how did you all fare with Elsa? I figured it wasn't too bad here, so you all probably did okay. Nadav, how you doing, buddy? Guys, again, I apologize for the crappy lighting. Yeah. And Allison's gonna yell at me. Stop apologizing. Yeah, I was already on this. I knew it was gonna happen before. Yeah, I am still recovering from the procedure surgery thing. Oh, that's right. Ossifant doesn't work like this. Dang. Let's see. Can I... What does explode text do? Ah, okay. This does what I needed it to do. It creates actual points. Well, that's just not gonna work. So we're gonna Control Z. We're gonna come back in and we're gonna edit the font. Unfortunately, Ossifant is our company font, but you know, I'm not really able to do it. Well, Lauren, I'm glad you guys just got some water out there. I'm sure the plants will appreciate it. Nadav, do you know of a way to take a font that is not CAD or parametric and make it parametric? Because that is something that we do struggle with on a routine basis, and something that I've never personally figured out. So, and if you guys know, let me know in those comments, because that will be something that maybe we'll make a video about it, like a channel video. I think that would make for a really cool video, and if you find the way to do it and it does work for me, I'll be more than happy to give you a shout out in the video, which I think would be pretty cool. Alright, so we're going to do -0.5. For those that are just joining us, the poll was for, what we were going to design today. Not the font, but you can make it in Inkscape and then import it back into Fusion 360. I could. I'm not great at using Inkscape, so probably not going to do that. Now, not live at least. We could end up doing it for a channel video, but not for today. Oh, really? It's that easy? Alright, fine. He says it's really easy, so let's see if I actually have Inkscape on this computer. Hey, I totally do. But you're not gonna let me do that. All right, let me open up another browser window and let's get ourselves Inkscape. I thought I had Inkscape on this computer, but apparently I don't. Inkscape, I believe, is fully open source, which is pretty cool. So let's get ourselves Inkscape. We're gonna Windows 64-bit. That's probably just the EXE is fine. Beautiful. Download has started. Oh, and that was my email. Well, is what it is. Not the first time I've accidentally shown my email on stream. Let's see. Let's go to downloads. Are we still downloading? No, we got it. apt-gen install. I have no idea what apt-get. Oh, you want me to use code? Well, we're not going to use code. Oh, apparently I already have Inkscape. Why didn't you show up? Sure, I don't care. Uninstall the old one. Alright, while that's doing its thing, we can check in. Hey, by the way, I'm going to give you guys a little sneak preview. The video coming out today is all on Super Slicer. So, we actually... I was not originally going to do a video on that, but, yeah. Alyssa McGee says, Inkscape is very handy to have. I use it to make SVGs for my Cricut. We used to use it when Lightburn... Oh, I could just use Lightburn. We used to use Inkscape when RDWorks was a thing. For the laser, but Lightburn is an awesome software, especially if you have a laser cutter. And I'm not going to download the newest version because I just don't care right now. We're going to do Ossifont. Perfect. Because I can take the font out of here. Let me do file. I wonder if their export system works. Do you use Illustrator? But Allison says she uses Illustrator only because she uses many of the Adobe. She uses the Adobe Suite at work. Yeah, I don't know how to use that, unfortunately. The Adobe Suite, I can use Photoshop reasonably well, but yeah, beyond that, yeah, not great. All right, let's insert this SVG and see what happens. Insert from my computer. Let's see if you even work. Will you work? I want to bring you in here. Ooh, that's not good. I don't see it. Yep. So this was an issue that I've seen before with Lightburn, is that when you export, it doesn't export it the way that you would expect, right? I want it to be an SVG, but let me try DXF and see if it actually will work. So let's export a DXF. Inkscape is doing its thing. I agree to all the things. I know I just didn't read it, but oh well. We'll create a desktop icon, though. I put programs on my E drive. Sure, I don't care. Beautiful. Alright, you do your thing. Alright, so that did not work, unfortunately. I've got to go, I'm afraid. This time on a Wednesday is crazy for me, but I'll catch up with it later. Have fun. Thanks for hanging out, Allison. We are still going to be messing around with the times for, when really works best for everybody. So hopefully we'll be able to get one that works for you. But yeah, the evening, like the 5 p.m. ones, didn't work too well for me because I have the Tampa Bay Inventors Council at 6:15. And normally we could not be done in time for me to go to that meeting. So I wanted to make sure that I could go to that meeting. And I don't think... Yeah, it's only going to let me search for SVG files. So cancel, cancel. But we've got Inkscape. Oh no, Inkscape is still doing its thing. Alright. See you later, Allison. I wonder if... There is an insert DXF. Yeah, there totally is. Like, there's an insert DXF. Select DXF. Will it work? That's the question. Ooh. Uh-oh. It's thinking. Thinking could be good. Thinking could be bad. Oh. Does not contain units of information. Cool. Oh, it doesn't include units information. Hey, Yahtzee! This is gonna suck. I want you to, like... Oh, boy. Really, I just need to move it, like, way over here. I will size it later. Is that right? Yeah, that all looks good. Units are in millimeters. If the units were in inches, would it make it bigger? It would. Yes, it would. Okay, we'll go back to millimeter. I am sorry for... Although, that little animation was pretty cool. You gotta give it credit there. Little animation was pretty cool. Alright, we're gonna see how this rolls. Let's see... Yahtzee. Ooh. Yeah. Alright, so let's grab this structure here. Going to move it. Ooh, and this is where sometimes having that 3D connection is not really what I want to have. Okay. We want to rotate it 90 degrees. Not 85. I want to go to the full 90. Not 95. 90. Beautiful. And, is there a scale? Trial and error. That's right, Alyssa. This is more like a trial by fire. As you see, there are 2,500 points. This file is going to get really tough for Fusion very, very quickly. Files this big and a program that is purely CPU bound, which Fusion 360 is, it's not great. I'm assuming that I'm probably dropping frames. Nope, haven't dropped frames yet. But yeah, there you go. I mean, you guys can see it is, it's having a ball. So, alright, let's get back in here. Now, what I need to do is... I need to scale it. So, we'll just do that. You know what? It would probably be easier for me just to extrude these. And, then scale them. Yeah, it's going to definitely be easier that way. So there you go. If you have, oh, I don't know. This is probably about 5 times the size, so let's go up 5 millimeters. We can always adjust this later. If you have Lightburn and you don't have Inkscape installed, which I didn't at the time, you can go ahead and use Lightburn, which is awesome. It's going to make a bunch of new bodies here, which is going to suck. but you'll see it's going to make a body for every single letter. Sorry, guys. I know this isn't the most entertaining stream. Oh, the canvas. Ooh. Dark. Keyboard. Yeah, I don't have a preference there. Appearance. That's all fine. Absolutely dark. Although, honestly, fusion is light, so maybe I want that. Supported by you. Time to draw. Alright, yeah, let's just do it. Thanks. New document. Alright, so this is going to create... Go away for now. This is going to create a bunch of bodies for us, and that is okay. We're going to select them. Now, here's the thing with the Fusion Select tool. If I go from my right to my left, I'm assuming it's the same for you guys, this will select anything that it touches. Okay, so even if it's not covering the entire thing, it selects all of it. If we go from left to right, okay, it will only select the things that it is fully encompassing. Okay, so be careful when you use that selection tool, although I think that is a very nice tool inside of Fusion. So let's go to, I want to scale it first. So let's scale these bodies. Careful, Patrick. Gotta wait. We gotta wait. We gotta wait. We gotta wait. We gotta wait. God, I think 0.5 would work. I need to make this thing like real tiny. Even smaller. 4? No, 2.5. That might work. Alright, so we have that. We're going to grab the part again. We're going to click M for move. We are going to move things around. Waiting for it to work, waiting for it to work. Oh, gross. It didn't give me a hit where I wanted it. I would prefer it to be somewhere like there, but alright, well, whatever. Work with what you got, right? Okay, we are still clearly way too big. We also gotta come down. Beautiful. So, come down a little bit more. We've gotta come back up this way. I want to basically center it. That should be okay. Alright, we're going to turn off that body. We're going to grab 3D Musketeers. Going to turn that body back on. We're going to do another scale, so that's going to be under Modify. Again, this file is getting really tough because of the 2,500 points that make up those bodies. So I got to get it cut into the chocolate bar first. And for those that are just joining us, we are doing a chocolate bar because today is National Chocolate Day. So that's what you all voted in our community polls. So that's what we will do. Oh, I don't know. Come on. And by the way, again, we're going to have a video coming out at 2 p.m. today. It's going to be all about Super Slicer, so make sure you hang out. It's going to be a premiere, so we kind of get to watch together, hang out, and enjoy it. Oh, what do we think here? 0.75? Is that going to be right? Nope. 0.5? I like 0.5. What about 0.56? I think 5.5 is going to be our answer here. Yeah. All right, beautiful. We're going to come to this extrude here, and we're actually going to suppress it. We don't need that extrude anymore. Just got to go through all of its stuff. We're going to click all these bodies. We're going to hit M for move. We're going to go ahead and get this positioned where we need it to be positioned. Dang, I was just a bit too big on that. That's okay. All right, so we'll go back to this this one here, and I'm just gonna go to 0.5. Now I will just have to make that. I'll have to change the move around to get it centered. Centering is now the next important thing, and you know what? That is probably good enough for me. All right, so now we're gonna do a combine. We're gonna do modify, combine. We want our target body to be this one, and our tool bodies are all of these. And we're going to do a straight cut. We're just going to do a cut. It's going to be a cut in. And I definitely did not tell you to keep those tools, did I? Okay. I had keep tools clicked, and so what happened was it made the cut, but it still left all the letters in. We want to make the cut and then delete the letters. I don't need them anymore. Okay, so there you go. All of that was how much time? 40 minutes. 40 minutes, Grant. Hey, whatever. You never said it was going to be short. All right. Let's take a look here. All right. Wanted to make sure there was nothing crazy going on. So now we're going to be just doing an exercise in... Ooh, you know what we should do? Ooh, I have a plan. I have a plan. All right. We're going to create a pattern. It's going to be a rectangular pattern. We're going to not grab faces. We're going to grab bodies. Hershey bars are what? 4 wide and 5 tall, maybe? I don't know. No clue. Alright, so... I want to do, instead of extent, I want to do space between. So I'm going to let it do that, but I want to do spacing, and I want my spacing to be 0. I think I can do that. Wait, will that work? Oh, it's going to come from the center. Of course it is. Alright, well, we'll do this way and we'll do it the hard way. We are just extruding across here. Well, not extrude, it's a pattern. But again, this file, it's crazy how quickly a Fusion 360 file can get way out of hand. And we are at a point where it is getting so heavy, there's probably not too much more that I can do to it. And this is something that you need to take into account when you are looking to design inside of Fusion and other programs is, what are they physically able to handle, right? Using the font of Ossifont, if I go back and I just hide all of that, you'll see how much faster this program gets. So we got to keep coming out some more here. Oh, come on. I'm betting it's going to be 40. Well, it's 12.7 in between them, so if I go to 40, we should be all right. All right. I'm going to get them apart from each other for right now. But to give you guys an idea, so these were the initial sketches that we dealt with. If I come in here and I just suppress them, and I unsuppress this, look at how much faster this gets. And I want to, well, this might be an interesting way to do the design work. Let's try something real quick. I think Hershey bars are 4 wide. But let's grab these. I'm going to do another pattern. Okay. We're going to do another rectangular pattern. And we're going to do bodies again. Because dang it, I had 4 bodies. Give me my bodies. Alright, now we need to go in the correct direction, which is that. I don't care if they go out this way. That's totally fine. Oh, it is still getting pretty tough on us. Let me verify. Am I dropping frames? No, we're totally fine. Okay. And yes, for those wondering, my lighting is terrible today. I am still Very, very photosensitive. But that is the way she goes sometimes, right, boys? So, let's see. If I did spacing of... 25.4 should do it, right? Should get them where they're touching. Yeah, okay. Alright, so if we go back to this one here, and we do spacing, and we change it to 12.7, they should be touching. Because that is the distance for everything, 12.7. There we go. There's our chocolate bar that Grant definitely didn't put enough pieces on. Somebody ate part of my chocolate bar. Come on, buddy. Open this up. I know, baby, I know this is tough on you. I know it's tough on you, but you gotta work with me here. You gotta work with me. Alright. Oh, really? Come on. Open up. I want to edit the feature. Let me edit the feature. Take me to your feature. I think it's by 5. Does that make sense? Looks like a Hershey bar size. And since there are now 32 bodies, we're going to do something pretty dang cool. We're going to create a perforation in them. And Grant doesn't yet know how to do this, but we're going to figure it out together, because I think this is going to be a fun little learning experience for, well, all parties involved. So let's go ahead and start projecting things. We got to start projecting all the things, because it's going to matter in the end. Unlike Linkin Park, in the end, this does matter. Alright, we're going to do a rectangle. We're going to grab from this edge and go down to this edge. That way I have my main systems here. I'm going to do deliberate lines that go across, as well as up. Whoops. Well, that was an uh-oh. I'm just going to take that and make it coincident with that. And then it won't matter anymore. More lines. Lines all over the place. Let's go. All right. So now we have everything out as main lines. We want to figure out what our pattern wants to be. So I'm going to come here. I kind of want it to do like a sawtooth pattern. Right. Let me know in the comments, what pattern should this be? I'm thinking sawtooth. So if we go like here to basically here to here to here, up to here, right, across, then down. That's not gonna work. There has to be some distance in between them, Grant. Grant, you are way too, you're going way too hard on this. Like, dude, it's so much easier than this. It's rectangles. We do a center rectangle, and that's what we need to do here. So we're gonna perforate it, and again, this is gonna be all about patterning out. So let's make it lengthwise, maybe 1.5 by 0.5. I think that should be good. Yeah. All right. So now what we want to do is we want to create a pattern. So let's go to, where are we? Rectangular pattern, Grant. Come on. All right. And because we know it needs to be stuff that's inside, we can grab that. We need it to come down in 3. Okay. So let's get it on there. There we go. Okay, it is. It's 25.4. And we want to come all the way out here. Okay. But we want to have, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see here. I don't know. 25. Is that too many? Oh, I did it the wrong way. Whoops. 3, and then I need 25 in that direction. And all this is gonna do, we're literally just perforating a chocolate bar, guys. This isn't that crazy, but we are gonna show off a couple of tricks inside of Fusion that I think might be useful. So I want to make sure that they're reasonably centered. Like that. That's what I'm looking for. And we are... Yeah, we'll leave that there for now. Oh, that's a thing, isn't it? Let's move that to the edge, and this will end up moving to the edge too. There's got to be a better way to do this. I'm thinking this is going to get complicated very quickly, but that's okay. It's a chocolate bar, for God's sakes, Grant. It doesn't matter. You know that you need to have... This was your original one, right? Original... Oh, no. It was right here. What we need to do is we need to make it collinear. So let's grab our collinear constraint, which is here and here. Do you like that? Eh, you like it enough. Alright. So if we look at... Sometimes you can... Yeah, you can. Alright. I want to come all the way here, and I want this to be effectively one pattern away from the edge. Actually, if we put this right on the edge, all I have to do is unselect some of them, and we will be a-okay. So we're going to unselect that one, unselect that one, and unselect that one. Come on. All right, cool. Now we actually have a repeatable pattern that is, like, settable, right? Okay, so we are good to go there. Beautiful. So the idea is that this pattern will continue across the entire thing. We're going to do this one more time. And we're going to... Oh, Grant. Whatever. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. Hey, Kelly, how you doing? I apologize for the rough lighting, but I am still recovering from a massive migraine. Let's see what's going on. Just checking my comments to see if there's any comments I need to be aware of. So far, there are not. Beautiful. Let's get back into the action. So this is 1.5. All right, let's do this one more time. All right, so it's gonna be what, 0.5 wide by 1.5. I am vertical, but I like for a point when you said that, Kelly, my heart dropped, thinking, "Oh my God, my video's messed up." When I know that's not what you meant, or I now know. So we did our other line here, and I think you all can see where we are going with this. I am vertical today, but my lighting has to be really dim. I am still very, very photosensitive, but nowhere near as bad as it's been in the past couple of days. So, yeah, that bed vlog that I did, first off, still the most awkward thing I've done on this YouTube channel to date, but the night is still young, ladies and gentlemen. But it was still so awkward for me, but I'm like, we need to do the content. Because for those of you that don't know, we were so close to being monetized, and I'm like, I can't miss our our monetization, right? I can't break the chain, so I filmed all of those vlogs and all of that with the hope that they were going to let me in, actually see what was going on. Unfortunately, I was not able to record for you guys in the operating rooms. That would have been funny. But yes, the last time you saw me, I was flat in my bed with my orange pillowcases. Still, I laugh about that because that is a thing. Hey, do what you gotta do, man. The lighting is cool. Yeah, and see, this is why I love addressable lights, because I'm gonna close my eyes because I'm gonna turn them up, but Grant, turn them up. So I can turn them way up if I wanted to, but I can also like kick the brightness to really whatever level that I want, and it's all done through Google Home, which is really, really convenient for me. So I had it at 10%. That's what we're gonna go. Just trying to add a little bit of fill light, and like seriously, to give you an idea, the lighting behind me, the printer lights, I had to turn them off. I have a remote. Turn them on and off. I had to turn them off because they were so darn bright during the podcast, to give you an idea. And that was the floor edition of our podcast, which I'm not proud of. I'm definitely not proud of. But you know what? The show must go on. I did not know how hard that procedure was going to kick my keister. And so I had no idea. Now, Grant has made a fatal error. Can anyone tell me what Grant did that was a fatal error? Let me know in the comments, because I already know what I did wrong. And no, it doesn't have anything to do with what I am just doing. So I will give you guys just a couple of seconds to figure out what I just did wrong. Well, what I did wrong earlier that I am now figuring out that I did wrong now. Light isn't good for a migraine. Contrast is no joke. It'll make you sick as a dog. Yes. So for those that don't know, I had a CT myelogram. We did a video on it. Just go to the channel and find it or something. I don't know. Grant, you're gonna go to your own YouTube channel and find it for people. So just go to the YouTube channel and find it for people. Do I have a view on YouTube button? I do. Copy link address. Here's the video in question for my CT myelogram. Basically, they stuck me with like 6 needles total, but they injected dye contrast into my spine so that we can get an idea for how damaged everything is, right? The CTs are pretty constant. They don't hide anything. And oh yeah, we can 3D print from CT data, so you can bet there's going to be a video coming soon about me 3D printing at least the parts of the spine that they scanned. I don't know how much they actually scanned. I haven't even looked at the data myself. And no, we don't have a reading back from the doctor yet, but eventually we will. So I don't see anyone guessing, so I'm just going to tell you what happened. I only did 3 of these, and I needed to do 4, right? This is a pattern, so we need things to cut. So let's make sure that we do that. My phone keeps buzzing. It's fine. It is literally garbage. For those of you that are looking to get a 5900X, Amazon has them in stock. $550. Go freaking get them. Oh, you know, I should do that. I'm not going to buy it, but I'm going to put it in the chat. $5,900X. If you guys want one of the baddest processors on the market, right here, there's your link to buy it, a 5900X. Go buy them. It's an affiliate link. But what I did wrong is I didn't have, my pattern wasn't perfect, so I gotta come back in here. You gotta try to just grab just the pattern. All right, there. So we need to go to 4. but I need to come all the way out to... Did that catch? It totally did. Sweet. Beautiful. All right. Now we've got everything that we need to do our pattern. So there are other ways to do this. Let me preface this with the fact that there are other ways to do this. This is the way that I'm doing it. You can yell at me in the comments if you think that I'm wrong, because I probably am. But this is the way that I'm choosing to do it, and this is my live stream, and I can do what I want. Let's go ahead and save this. By the way, if you are interested in chocolate 3D printers, a buddy of ours, Evan Weinstein, owns Coco Press, which is a chocolate 3D printer. They had a whole video on Linus Tech Tips where Linus actually got to mess around with it, which I think is pretty cool. So we're going to go and finish the sketch. Going to hit E for extrude, and I'm going to make my life really difficult. It's gonna hate me because there are so many things to extrude. This is not how Hershey does their chocolate. It's how I'm doing my chocolate. Oh, man. Looks like we may not get this to occur because, rip my computer. So let me take care of a couple of messages while we're waiting for that thing to figure it out. Alright, so we just need to start getting rid of all of these because these are too big of extrudes that we do not any longer need. Look at how slow that is rolling. Am I dropping frames? No, I'm not. Of course I'm not. I'm going great. Fusion is just like, all right, bruh. We're getting there. We're getting there. No. I want to go to this level here. But, oh, you want to do the entire freaking circle, don't you? Dang, there's no easy way to do that. Because I did that big perimeter. I'm going to click OK because I'm going to go back and I'm going to change something. So let me go back and change something. I'm going to let it do its extrude. It's going to get really upset. So let's just let it get upset here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, man. Who thought a chocolate bar was going to take this much computing power? Jeez. Alright, so I know what I did wrong. I did a full perimeter here, and I should not have done that. So I got to come back in. I did all the, whatever it was, projections, which is totally fine, but then I drew a big rectangle across the entire thing, and that was absolutely the wrong thing to do. That was not the fatal error that I was talking about. I've made quite a few errors in this, but again, errors are okay, right? This is what CAD is all about, the ability to learn and do things slowly, right? You don't immediately, it doesn't have to be perfect the first damn time, okay? Especially if it's 3D printing, it does not take long to 3D print something. It's very, very easy to go back and change it. If you guys remember, why is there not one there? Why? I can't be bothered to deal with this right now. Not gonna bother. It's gonna look weird, and I'm not gonna deal with it right now. Not gonna deal with it right now. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Do. Oh, wow. The entire extrude didn't hate itself. I figured it was going to hate itself. All right. So we got to come back into this extrude, and we got to get rid of the one that's extruding all of it. Otherwise, I got to go through and click them individually, which I don't want to do, but I will if I have to. Boy, howdy. This is the problem. So this is one of the downsides of Fusion, and maybe we'll talk about this in a video, but this is one of the downsides to Fusion 360. It is very CPU intensive, and it doesn't use resources as well as I would want it to. So, personal preference, but let's see where we get. Oh man. Alrighty, so... Oh, alright, well, it's just decided it's not going to select anything anymore, so... I'm gonna grab the whole thing, and let's see what happens again. It's gonna take a minute, we know that. Just waiting for things to figure themselves out while deciding if I should spend a bunch of money on SEO. Oh, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. Fusion's mad. This is part of the deal, though, guys. I never said these streams are gonna be perfect. So, all right, let's hit the control key and stop doing all of these. If I'm right, this should start working. And if I'm not right, oh well. Oh man, this is so rough. This is so rough. We're making it work. We're here. Let's friggin' go. You guys saw how long ago I did these things. It is having to calculate it every single time. By the way, I have a 1080 Ti in this computer, and the only reason it's running like 18-19% is because we are using OBS to do the streaming. So, yeah. Waiting for it to do its thing. I can see why Hershey decided to not do it this way, and Hershey's actually does it, they do V-slots and everything, which is hilarious because I'm not a huge fan of V-slot. Well, with V-wheels. And we talked about this all on the video about the Lulzbot Sidekick, which I'm still, I don't know. Still kind of mad about that. Here's the video for the Sidekick if you guys haven't seen it yet. Go take a watch. I'm going to post it in Twitch too because I can. All right. Are we done yet? Are we thinking? We're still thinking. But yeah, the Lulzbot Taz Sidekick. So the working theory that we have right now is that Lulzbot was not ready to release the Sidekick at Murph. And the reason that we believe this is because there is still, to this day, no marketing material about this printer. Why are you not showing off that it's got a BL Touch? Why are you not showing off, you know, the fact that it's a belted Z, even though I think there are some cost-saving measures and all that? Why not just do one box and then pattern it? That's exactly... Oh, okay, so Nadav is saying that I should have done one extrude, which looks like that's what I'm going to have to do because it is just still not working. No point of making 38 objects. Yeah, you're right. All right. I hate when I waste a bunch of time for no valid reason. All right, so we're going to hit cancel. He's right. Nadav says I could just do one and then pattern out the actual cut. And he's right. And that's exactly what we're going to do. This is why the engineering brain is not always the best brain to have, right? I'm sitting here saying, what is the best way for me to do this? And, yeah, Nadav's way is the best way to do it. So, let's do an extrude, and we need to do this, Yeah. Nah. You see, you need DevOps. I don't need DevOps. I don't even... You still have not been able to describe to me why I need DevOps. If you can describe to me accurately why I need DevOps, I'll hire you. But I just don't think that we do. Like, I don't know. We did just get a community manager, and I am so excited. I'm gonna try to get her on a podcast. I think you guys are gonna love her as much as we do. So now what Nadav is saying is that we can do a pattern, a rectangular pattern, and we do a feature, which is this. This whole thing is the feature. Okay. And I'm going to be a smart boy. And we're going to do two different directions here. We want this direction and we want this direction. So we're going to come all the way out. And we're just going to start counting up. One that goes down goes all the way to there. And I think that one just needs to go to 4, right? Yep, that one needs to go to 4. If we did like too many pattern instances, consider using optimize identical compute option. Huh. I didn't know this was a thing. Optimize creates identical copies by patterning faces. Fastest. Okay, optimize is fine. That's fine by me. Problem is, I can't see where these are going to end up being. I don't want to suppress them right now. Why can't I see you? I can honestly make however many I want here. Let's do 20. Okay. No! Ha! It didn't work. It did not work. And I think it's because I'm asking it to do too much. Oh well. Fine. So we're going to go all the way back to here. And we're going to do it the way that Hershey does it, because I freaking can. They use V-slots. So we're going to do a thing here. We're going to project these 4 faces. We are going to do a V here. And what it creates is it creates what is called a stress riser. And a stress riser, out of this, I'm going to go to the dimensional tool here, here to here. Oh, I don't know. Let's go down 0.5. Is that good? Yeah. All right. And I'm okay with that. Oh, that just got really big. It didn't show me. All right. So 0.25. 2.5 is good. All right. Let's go from here to here. Let's do this at 0.3. And stress risers are incredibly useful because that's where things will naturally want to break. We're going to do a pattern of this across this mirror line. Beautiful. Now we are going to do a rectangular pattern of this and this. And we want to do... Did it again. Okay, we want to do that. I think we want to do 4. All right, beautiful. Okay, so now what we do is we create a no, we finish the sketch. Right? We finish the sketch first. Now we do create. I think it's a sweep. Yeah, it should be a sweep. Sweepin' boys, sweepin' boys. Okay, now I gotta do our paths, which are gonna be here. Oh, come on. You're not gonna let me do that? Oh, pfft. I don't need to do this. I can easily just do an extrude. because these are so bloody simple. Right. And I can just extrude it all the way down and through. Just like that. And this will effectively create the exact same perforations that we had before. I do need to come back in here to the sketch. And I need to do one more bit of the pattern. So I need to grab this and that. I need to literally just need to make one. Two. I need two. Because I need it to be messed up over there too. Which we got. Finish the sketch. Come back to the extrude. Make sure that we grab that body as well. Beautiful. There we go. So that's going to give us our stress riser point. And then, you know what? We're going to come back before that. We're going to do one more sketch profile. We're going to do it over here. I don't think I need to project this time, but we will project just the one. So I think that's all that I need to project. We're going to do another V. Okay, so from here to here. And we did 0.25 down. Okay, and we did 0.3 across. Okay, awesome. Whoops. We need to do a mirror. Oh, Grant, you clicked done when you shouldn't have clicked done, you ding-dong. We want to mirror this across that line. Done and beautiful. Now you want to do a rectangular pattern of this and this. We need what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 6 total. I don't want to suppress them because I won't be able to see them. Beautiful. 4, 5, 6. Is that right? Cool. Go down to 1 for that. Beautiful. And again, yes, we could go through. We could do sweeps, but I have too bad of a headache, and I'm just not going to do that. So let's go ahead. Oh, all right. We got to go back here, and we do have to project these. So I'll project these. No big deal. Done. Come back to our extrude. And you see that when I went back to that old font, the Arial font, you see how much easier this file got to work on? So if you do make an SVG font, like an Inkscape or anything like that, just be careful and understand what your computer is about to go through, because it's not going to be fun, and it's not going to take a short amount of time. All right, beautiful. We've got that. Now we can go ahead and join everything. So we're going to combine. We'll have that as our target body. Our tool bodies are all of these. And I want to join them. I want to join them in holy matrimony. All right, and then these 3 as well. We are not going to keep the tools. All right, we should be good to go. All right, let's hit that join button. And there you go. 1 hour and 17 minutes to make a freaking chocolate bar. Oh. What happened? Why'd that extrude go away? Oh, funny. I forgot to re-enable that. Hilarious. But that's fine. Will you work as an extrude? Let's find out. Got a bad headache. Got a bad headache. There you guys go. Chocolate bar. I'm calling it. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you at 2 p.m. for the premiere. We're starting to do YouTube premieres now, some of our videos of the Super Slicer video. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Making a chocolate bar in way too long of time for National Chocolate Day. Let's go ahead and get that saved and title it Finally. And remember, we were able to change the font. It could be crazy, it could be not. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget, last week we did the Svalet, and it came out great. I don't have one handy. Is what it is. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Stay safe out there. Don't forget to call your loved ones. As always, keep making awesome. I'll see you later. Bye! Yes, I'll put Crab Rave on for all of you people that want to enjoy Crab Rave. Have a good one, everyone. Thanks for hanging out on our new kind of noon stream. I will see you in less than 1 hour when we are going to be hanging out, watching the Super Slicer video together. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Tune in. Take care. Also, get subscribed. Come on. Leave this video a like. I have a splitting headache. I had a spinal tap on Friday, and I have been here. I have had a spinal tap on Friday, and I have been here hanging out with you guys. I think I deserve a like. Come on, like that video. I'll see you later. Take care.